And that is because the agents did not really explain to us what exactly they mean by. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Life in Dubai. My name is Chris Amilo, and this time around we're going to touch on the secret that some visa agent is hiding from us before coming to UAE. A lot of us has an expectation on what we need, on what we are expecting when we come to this country, but when we arrive, it seems like reverse is the case. Like it is not actually what we imagine that we see. It is because the agency which you use, or the visa agent, the person that did your visa, did not really explain to you what really is all about, what Dubai or UAE is all about. Getting Dubai visa is not a problem. You know, most of us, when we are in Nigeria, because we have zero travel experience, we think that getting the visa, everything is solved. You feel like, hey, if I just get this visa, buy my flight ticket, I can travel, I can survive. No, it doesn't work like that. If you think like that, you might come here and get yourself frustrated. So, the first expectation which we have in our mind, because the agents tell us that we have an accommodation. That's the first thing. When they talk about accommodation, when I was coming to this way, when the person that sponsored my visa talked about accommodation, I was thinking that I have like 2-bedroom flat. I have a washing machine, television, chair, room, parlor, you know. That was my thinking. That was thinking that I'm coming to live large. But getting to UAE, reverse is the case. And that was because the agency did not really explain to me exactly what we are doing. And that is because the agents did not really explain to us what exactly they mean by accommodation. Now, let me explain to you now. Accommodation does not mean that you're going to have full room to yourself. You are not going to have a full room. What you are going to have is what we call bed space. Up and down. I think you know that bed where we say they use for school, boarding school. Where we say some person go there for up, some go there for down. Even you get 3 steps, some they there for up, and that person go there the second, another one go there down. So now that kind of bed you are going to stay for maybe 1 year or 2 years. If you are be able to couple yourself up, then you can be able to rent a room or maybe share with somebody. But if you are thinking that you will come to UAE and start living large, like having like 2 rooms, blah blah blah, you must have a very big eye. So when you are coming to UAE, don't expect that kind of big type of accommodation. So secondly is that the agents tell us that mostly they tell you that once you come to UAE, 6 months, 7 months, you become a big man, you become in money, 500,000 naira salary. Bro, a lie. Listen, UAE, for you to be able to stay in UAE, like I always said, you need patience. Now, you cannot come to UAE and start to get money instantly. As in instantly you start to save a good amount of money. Your salary which you are getting from UAE, 30% goes for food, 20% go for transportation and maybe a dress. Then 50% you can save 50%. So, and even if you are not economizing yourself, you might end up spending your full salary both in food and dress. So before you can be able to be getting such amount of money in UAE, you need a career. Now, I want to let you know that coming to UAE, you came with a zero career. You don't have a career. The first time, it doesn't matter what you are, in Nigeria or what you are in any Africa country or Ghana, Cameroon, it doesn't matter what you are. But as long as you came to UAE for the first time, you don't have. So what I'm saying is that when you come to this UAE for the first time, you don't have a career. So the first thing that you have to do in your first 2 years contract which you have with your company, the first year is for you to set your career, set up, focus on how to build your career. Look around yourself, what you're going to learn. Am I going to learn how to drive? Am I going to learn course, safety course? Am I going to learn security course? There's a lot of things that you can do that will boost your career, which you can start. Once you come, you can observe around you and know what you are going to learn at that moment, which is the first year. Then the second year, you can start working on getting the certificate and working on starting up the career. Then once your contract expired, then you can kick off with your career, whatever career which you learned, you can kick off with it in your second contract. Either you renew from your company or you go to another company and start up your career. This is how it goes. Money does not flow from anywhere. You have to wait patiently enough, and if you are with grace, you can be grace and calculate. You have to be a good planner. You have to be a good planner to be able to establish yourself in UAE. So another thing that the agent is hiding from you is that you're coming to UAE. The other thing that the agent is really hiding from you is that most of us really, when I really want to talk about this money issue, but I don't want to go deep into that particular aspect, because everybody has a business. The money that anybody charges you for visa is their business. As long as they can be able to protect and give you whatever agreement you did, I don't care about how much you paid an agent, but you have to just be careful to make sure the person did not dupe you. You understand? Ask questions to know the rates they are making visa at that moment before you can be able to give anybody money for visa. Visa does not have price. Visa does not have price because everybody is like an agent. You know, everybody is like an agent. They have their personal price or whatever they put visa. So I'm not against anybody visa prices. But another thing is job. A lot of agents come here and they promise you that if you come here, you are going to get job in so place, you are going to get job in so. Do not select job when you come to UAE. Do not select job, because most times when we come, we normally do select jobs. Yes, it's okay for you to say, I don't like this job, I don't like this job, but too much of everything is bad. You know, too much of everything is bad. So you don't have to be selective of every job. All you have to look at is, hey, are they paying me salary? Okay, fine. Let me start up with this one. Okay, let me start up with this one. Then within 1-2 years, you may learn something from that particular place. Then you can move ahead your career. So that is how it goes. You know. So this is what I'm dropping today, so that I will create awareness, so that you no go say they not tell you say na so UAE be before you go come. So as it be like this now, a lot of agents now don't open eye one chop. So do not allow them to deceive you. Life in UAE is all about patience, hope, prayer. See, prayer, you have to be committed in prayer before any other thing. Prayer, grace, hope, faith, patience. You understand? Everything must be included for you to be able to be stable in United Arab Emirates. My name is Chris Amilo, and this is Life in Dubai. Peace off. Hey yo, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Chris Amilo, and welcome to the brand new episode of Life in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. So if you haven't subscribed, click the subscription button and notify yourself, because we are going to bring you everything you need to know concerning everything that's happening in Dubai, everything concerning your job and your contract. So if you haven't subscribed, click the subscription button, notify yourself, and let's go.